Okie dokie guys, let's do this first equation then. Solve this trig equation here, sine theta equals 0.3, and we need to find the solutions within this range of 0 to 360. So let's draw a circle then. Here it is here, write the word cast, C-A-S-T. This tells us whether trig ratios are positive. This is cosine. I'll just run you through it because we're starting on the first question. C stands for cosine. So a tiny little cos there if you want, but it's a C. A stands for all, just as a memory jog, right? And then S stands for sine. Okay, and then the T is for the tangent, alright? So this tells you where the trigonometric ratios are positive on the unit circle. We're going around from 0, there's our positive direction, isn't it, round to 360 degrees. So there we are there. And what can we say first of all? Well, we can say that the sine, is it positive or negative? Is positive. So sine, this table should tell us where sine is positive. Because in this quadrant, using this cast rule, the cosine is positive, yeah? Here's where they're all positive, sine, cos, and tan. Here's where sine is positive, and here's where tangent is positive. So that's it. That's everything we need to know. So we're told sine is positive then. Well, it'll be all, because sine will be in amongst the all, and here. So just tick those two. Draw two straight lines, and what you do, the angle to the horizontal is called the associated acute angle. So I'll just put that down because it's the first time we've mentioned it. So it's the angle that the line makes to the horizontal, and it's called the associated acute angle, alright? So there's a tiny bit of bookwork. I'll put it on the next page for the next question. We need to remind ourselves, alright? Okay, so we've drawn two lines. We put two ticks in these quadrants because sine was positive. We draw two lines in these quadrants, and we put in alpha to the horizontal. Right? You go from that line to the horizontal, that line to the horizontal, and then you just drop any minus that might be there. There isn't a minus there, so we just write sine alpha as 0.3. And then you do alpha is shift sine. So you do inverse sine both sides. That undoes that sine to leave the angle. Inverse sine on this side is arc sine, or sine to the minus 1 of 0.3. That's how we write inverse sine. That's the notation on our calculator. So we need to get our calculator then. So here in our calculator, right, we need to make sure that we're in degrees because we're working in degrees. And at the moment, I know you can't probably see that, but that's an R. It's radians. So I need to go shift and then mode. And I need to choose degrees, don't we? So we need to go down to 3. All right, now that will flash up a D on your calculator. So now we want shift and then sine. Yeah, here it is here. It's the little red thing above this button here is the arc sine or the inverse sine. Shift sine 0.3. Okay, tap that in then. Close bracket for the sine, press equals, and what do we get? So we get alpha equals then, what was it? 17.45, 17.46. I'll do it to 2dp. 17.46 degrees. There we go. Right, so now we put it back in the picture then. The alpha is 17.46 here and 17.46. So now we can read off the solutions. The first solution, here's our solutions. Yeah. So you go around from 0 and you go around to here. That's the first solution. So theta is equal to here, and you went round 17.46, didn't we? Degrees. And then the next solution is you start from 0 and you go round to this line. And that's the second solution in our picture. So we've go round to there. We go around 180 and back 17. So we just pop that in the calculator then. 180, clear that then. And then we go 180, take away 17.46. And what do we get? Let's have a look, quick look. We get, press the ESD for this calculator, 162.54. So theta is 162.54. There we go. So then our solutions between 0 and 360 on this circle for this trigonometric equation are theta equals 17.46 to 2dp and theta equals 162.54. Okie dokie, that's the first question. I know I've dilly-dallied, but we shall get better with these ones as we go through and get used to doing them. Yeah, it's only practice, and then they're all the same as this. Alright then. Okay, we might do some radians, of course, as well, but we're going to start off with doing solution to these trig equations, and we're going to keep with degrees now. Okie dokie, let's go on to the next question then.